Okay. So, welcome to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show ChatGPT edition for the weekend edition. And we have Scott Sampson here and Rob Jackson who are joining me. And they're pretty much running the show. I'm just going along for the ride. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So we're doing this. And what do you guys have installed for us today? Bubbles, do you want to say hi? Bubbles. There's Bubbles.
Hey, there's our mascot.
There's Bubs.
Oh, she gets excited about the ChatGPT.
And like I was telling the guys, it says it's all Rob's fault. I'm gonna be writing a diary of Bubbles. So I don't know how I'm gonna release it or what I'm gonna do. What's the cadence for the release of these diary of Bubbles? But it's something in my backlog. And the good thing is ChatGPT writes it all the time. I just have to draw a couple cat pictures.
Wouldn't it be awesome that you've done how many podcasts, like 300 something?
300. I'm up to 982.
Yeah, and then you get famous because you wrote a diary about a cat.
I know, something that has nothing. Well, that's the way it works.
That's how it would work.
Yeah, that's how it works. My channel got famous because Eddie was lighting off Coke and Mentos for a while, and then he got 14 million views. I was like, cool, you went viral, kid. Yeah, I was just watching it. It was wild watching it go viral. I'm like, oh my god! So that's what viral means. You know, it was wild watching the views.
So guys, I just noticed that this is our 4th episode doing this, and ChatGPT 4 just came out this week. So I think that's what we're going to talk about, right?
Yeah, it is. Right. That was an awesome lead-in.
and Rob,
took us off the cliff and brought us back.
The cost for? I know they charge for ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's $20 a month.
$20 a month. Okay.
So we will pay the charge as we're learning, and it's good. It's an education tool, and it's also an assistant for me. So it's pretty cool.
And I think what we can do, I don't know if we're going to do it necessarily this one, but maybe in the next one, we compare the regular ChatGPT versus the ChatGPT 4 and kind of see what we get different.
Yeah, you have to let me share.
I gotta let you share.
Yeah,
I can do that. There we go.
Thank you.
Share away.
All right, so this is ChatGPT 4. Everyone, if you wanted to see all the things that's in the news, there's her UI.
Okay. Looks like
so they spent more. They spent more on the back end than they did on the front end.
Okay.
So that's cool.
All right.
You
can switch. Yes.
Oh, you can switch. Okay.
Yeah. So one thing we just learned is that ChatGPT currently caps us at 25 messages per day. I mean, per every 3 hours.
The regular one or the 4?
The 4.
Okay.
So our little thing is probably about 40 minutes at the most. So we'll get 25 messages. So if we run out of messages, we'll switch to ChatGPT 3.
Okay. Can you zoom in a little bit, too? There, Rob.
Yeah. We were talking before the meeting started was, we don't really know. We would thought it'd be called a conversation. What is their definition of message? So our first of our 25 messages possibly is going to be what is the definition of a ChatGPT message?
Okay.
So that was going to be the first thing we ask it.
Go for it.
What is the...
The guy who doesn't like to type is the one typing.
I know, because I didn't think this through, and I'm the one who paid the subscription.
Don't worry, Scott will just charge you $30 a month.
It's by keystroke.
Or
per message. Welcome to fly on down to Dublin, Georgia, and y'all can type for me on mine. All right, so that is a conversation. So.
Okay. So you should ask it, does this count as one of my messages? No, seriously, I'm not kidding you. Right in there. Let's see how this AI works. So how many messages did I use?
How many messages do I have left?
There you go. It's like the oh, what do you
Genie
call
in
it?
the bottle?
Genie. Yeah, the genie. How many messages you had? Well, you already used 2.
All right, so he can't track.
Wow.
He can't track my message.
Well, that's not helpful.
Does that mean it doesn't know
So
how many
there's
we've used?
Is it eventually just going to stop?
I guess we'll find out. Let's max it out. So our goal today is to max it out, find out what we get, and see where it really kicks into.
Yeah.
All right. So what questions do we want to ask it?
So it's one thing it can do. It can do image recognition. We should have done this a little ahead of time. If you can find me Scott, can you find me a URL for just a picture? So like go to Google Images, find a picture of something, and we can ask ChatGPT what that image is.
All right, let me do that.
And so I don't know what it is. So it'll be like a magic trick. So you find it, you put the little URL in chat, and we will ask ChatGPT, and will tell us if it's correct.
Okay.
There are rumors out there that it will solve a CAPTCHA. It'd have to be
not with 25 chances, right? Though I don't know. Well,
yeah, I just don't know. I mean, because if you ask it how many, I don't know. We'll have to. Somebody said that they've seen it solve it. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So I need to copy the image address.
Copy the URL. Send me the URL through chat.
Okay.
Because you don't have a way to upload images yet in ChatGPT.
It looks like I'm sending it to Greg through chat.
Not to me. Why you just send it to me?
It says direct message to Greg.
You should be to everyone, right?
Or
did I turn off that capability on you? Or just send it to me and I'll
or if you put it in our Slack, I can pull it off Slack real quick.
All right. Let me do that.
So you can see that we don't rehearse our sessions.
No, we're live without a net.
Yeah, we really you get to see it.
I put it in the chat there, Rob.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I think I turned that off from the Zoom. When I was reading all the security protocols in Zoom, I'm like, yeah, let's turn that off.
And see. All right.
We made it work. No big deal.
What image is this? Well, let me copy the message.
Just right click on the URL or something.
And it says open link, and that ruins the surprise. Throw it there. I think it's going to be a frog, but yeah. All right, here. Surprise!
Okay, so we know it's a frog. So what's it gonna tell us?
Okay. Based on your... Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, it's probably just reading the information on the post. So go to the frog picture and right click on it and see if it has any data properties or something.
I used the image address. That's what I used. I wasn't sure what else to...
Oh, did yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, here we go. I mean, well, the meta.
Yeah, that'll tell you.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Image. I don't see frog in here.
I'll check it out while you guys check on that stuff. I'll go look it up.
All right, let's find another thing that's random.
All right. Let me.
Greg, can you make like write something on a piece of paper, like a note, and then upload it to a website really quick?
Write a note and upload it to a website real quick.
Yeah. So just like on a piece of paper, write a note, and then send me a link to that URL, and I'll ask ChatGPT to read the note.
Oh, it caught everything off the PBS, and it's actually called Frog in the name. That was pretty easy.
All right, find us another one.
Do you want one? I'll pull my coaching thing. There we go. Okay, so while we're doing that, ask it some agile questions. We are like agile based kind of thing. What kind of?
I know.
Though I saw something I took that class the other day. One of the things it says, use it to replace time constraints like in retrospectives. I'm like, no, it should be like give you ideas for retrospect, not replace retrospectives. I don't know why people take it too far. They tend to do that. Oh, come on.
All right, we got the Scrum Master going.
So what did you ask it?
They just told it to act as a Scrum Master. So are we ready for some of y'all's questions?
False. Is this like what can help you do? I can perform. Answer questions about Scrum Master practices. Help the team set realistic sprint goals and manage product backlog. And I'll let someone else read the rest while I'm trying to find
So
image.
The third one is ensure that the team follows the agreed upon Scrum process. Number 4, facilitate Scrum events such as daily stand-ups, sprint planning, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. And Rob can read 5 and 6.
Yeah, remove impediments. Yeah, you gave me the impediments word. Or obstacles that hinder the team's progress. Foster a culture of continuous improvement within the team. Please let me know what, and see, I hate this word, specific task or question you have, and I'll be happy to help you as a Scrum Master. Let's see. What do we want it to do?
Let's see. We could ask it for advice on perhaps like the sprint, the agile ceremony cadence, if I can say that. Like advice on when should we schedule different agile ceremonies for a 3-week sprint.
What's the best day of the week to end the sprint?
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Oh, you know what we could really ask? We could ask it like, go ahead and ask that one. But I was thinking, how do you figure out your time box for a sprint? That's a good one.
All right, it's saying there's universally no best day, so to speak.
Yeah, it depends on.
Ending on a Thursday or Friday can have the following benefits. Provides time for the team to wind down and reflect the sprint before the weekend break. Allows the last minute changes, adjustment before the weekend. And offers fresh start for the new sprint when the team comes back on Monday. Part of me agrees with that, to be honest with you. I wish more teams would do that, but
Our last day's on a Friday, and we also do our sprint demos on Friday.
Okay.
So our developers kind of lose half a day. But I guess you would lose a half a day any
they're
day
gonna be burnt
of the
out
week.
on Friday anyhow.
Yeah.
When everybody slides, oh, we gotta get a full day. Yeah, everyone's thinking about the weekend.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, what
Asking
was the other one?
how to figure out the right length of time for a sprint. Or just ask us straight out, what's the right length of a time box for a sprint? So what's it taking into account? Here we go. Factors. Here we go. I like this. So team preference, members should be easy to determine in length sprint. Project complexity may benefit from a shorter sprints, frequent inspection adaptation. Stakeholder engagement, frequency of stakeholder feedback. Their availability to the sprint should be considered shorter. Longer sprints more suitable for stakeholders are less available. Product life cycle stages, team maturity. New, less experienced Scrum team might benefit from shorter sprints to build their understanding of Scrum. I thought they were going to do the opposite. The more experienced team could do a shorter sprint.
And number two. Sorry, go ahead, Greg.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say number 2 is interesting because
scroll up to number 2.
That might seem counterintuitive to teams and with more complexity. That it's shorter sprint versus, people might think, we need more time to do more complex things, but this is recommending the opposite of that. So that's interesting.
So one of the things in the class the guy said is about, giving it feedback. There's a like button on here. Can you scroll up a little bit? So there's a like and down.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll help feed the algorithm to improve it. So if you like the response, what did you like about the response? I guess we could say we like number 2. And just let it go with that. How do we want to get it to expand? Go ahead.
No, I was going to get it to read your thing, but all right, we can expand. Do you want to expand on one of these?
I was going to say expand on number 2 if that sounds
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
See, complexity. Okay, so it understood that when you said number 2 that it was about complexity. So complex projects involve numerous uncertainties, unknowns. Can you all hear my dramatic son in the background?
No.
Good. I can hear him. I can hear him. I want to kill him. But I didn't say that.
So this is complexity at the project level. I was kind of thinking about it from the story level as well.
Here, I'll go back up.
That it might seem like, teams might think that they need more time for complex stories to get done, which might be the case. But I wonder what it thinks about, do more complex stories need more time or less time? Is it beneficial to have frequent feedback loops on that?
Yeah, it says shorter sprints can help break down complex tasks into smaller. I would say they force the team to break down tasks into smaller ones. It's not that the sprint length doesn't help it. It forces you to. It's a forcing function, right? To get there. If your goal is to complete the stories in a sprint.
Yep.
Okay. What else you want to talk about? How many we got so far?
We don't know.
We don't know. Okay. Did you do that picture I sent you?
No, I'm going to do that right now. So, here we go.
I got that off my blog post for the Slack page where you work out your brain
I've seen that before.
Go to the gym. You got to work out. Work out the brain. And
Yep.
Scott, I still owe you a response on your one Slack post. I just haven't put it up here yet
Okay.
because you were asking about Dad. I got to send that out. That's PMI's new Scrum thing, right? Dad, it's their new agile thing.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Okay. Well, I'll send you a link to it so you get all that information.
Okay. Thank you.
A brain workout. Well, is that the title I had in there? Probably.
Yeah, is it reading something?
Oh,
that
it's
kinda
hosted on the 5 minute. Yeah, it's reading where it's at, and I think the title.
Or is it actually identifying the
image
images?
What did I call the image? I
Related
think it's just
to-
reading the name of the image. Yeah, I called the image brain workout. So I think it's just reading and interpreting, giving you like, hey, it's on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum website. The title of the picture is brain workout. Interesting.
So
it did put the space in there for you.
So
it kind of interpreted that.
Would we actually have to like draw something, scan it in, and then have it recognize
do you
that
have
image?
do you have a PDF that it can read?
Oh, a PDF?
Yeah.
I mean, I got another image. What is this one? Open a new tab. What's this one? Oh, coaching agreement. You want to scan a PDF, a real PDF?
Well, whatever. Or link to one, and I'm gonna have it read it and summarize it for us.
Okay. You have to have the image on the internet, though, right?
Yeah.
I have to think about that for a second. All right, keep going on something while I'm thinking about what to grab.
Okay.
All right. Do we want to keep going as a Scrum Master, or do we want to switch over to something?
Well, we can continue Scrum Master
Something else?
stuff if you
Okay.
want to.
Let's see.
Oh, let's ask. Let's just see what ChatGPT, what it says. ChatGPT 4. All right. How is GPT 4 better for Scrum Masters than probably don't have to say ChatGPT, but we will. ChatGPT 3.
Yeah, that's a good question. Good one. So improved understanding of context. Enhanced language generation.
Increased knowledge.
All right, ask it. Give us 5 fun retros. Summaries for 5. Or provide 5 retros ideas. Virtual retro. There you go. And just hit enter. See what it does. There are 5 virtual retrospective ideas. The team reflect on a sprint and identify areas for improvement. Start, stop, continue. That's classic.
Mm-hmm.
Just repeating what kind of goes into it. Sailboat retrospective, so a whiteboard represents journey.
I've
Team
done that
had
one.
add anchors. I have my own version. The winds and rocks. I draw an octopus. Mad, sad, glad. Using 3 categories: mad, frustrated, sad, concerns, regrets, glad, positive experiences. 4 timeline retrospective. Create a timeline of sprint on the virtual whiteboard with events, milestones, challenges. So as you hit them, 2 truths and a lie. Each team shares 2 truths and 1 lie. Each team member does. That's a good icebreaker. Yeah, those are good. Those are really classic, basic ones. Those are like, this is your go-to versions.
It's funny, it did mention vendors. I don't know that it did that last time.
And those are getting new. So is the data getting newer with 4.5, or is it still 2 years old?
I think it's still 2 years old.
Okay.
I mean, I can ask.
All right, I sent you an image JPEG, too, by the way, with a very long combined name. September 2021.
Okay. So we still have to take that. Everyone has to take that into consideration if
Yeah,
they're
if you
looking
ask,
for that.
yeah, don't take stock advice. Oh, what stock should I invest? Well, you should do this one. That company might be like bankrupt, like the Silicon Valley
Crypto.
Bank right now, right? Yeah, buy like that's good investment. I don't think it has OCR technology though. We'll see. See, it's not OCR. It's just looking at the title.
It's supposed to, though. Because people are building websites off of it. Like, one of the things people are talking about is they drew a website on a piece of paper, and the thing read the piece of paper.
Oh, okay.
Um,
But it says it can't view or interpret images directly. A link appears to be provided.
maybe I'll have
Maybe
to
it's a
research.
different one.
I'll be ready for next.
There's more. Actually, I've learned there's lots of chat AI programs out there that are coming on the market. They all do different things, and one of them was, and we can look at that if we want. What time is it? 3:35. But one of them that I did. Bubbles, where'd it go? Did you take it? Oh, here it is. Like, there's a site called userpersona.dev. And that's another, like, chat thing where we were doing the personas. It puts pictures on it. I don't know if you wanted to try that on the URL or something. Or I can try it. But we want to see what happens. We got to get 25. Let's see what knocks this sucker out, man. Let's see what happens. Let's run it. Give me some questions. What kind of questions?
Let's go for the green screen. So we're still on. Okay, so we switched over to. So we're still in the Scrum Master, right? Or did we switch over to a new chat,
Rob? We're still in the same chat, I think.
All right.
We're still in the same one. So I wonder. I mean, I don't think we're up 25 yet, but I wonder if a message is all of these things. So all of these are separate messages.
Maybe that's it. Do you want? Well, what are you gonna ask? What are you gonna ask it there, Rob?
I didn't have anything in mind.
What was the latest thing you did as a product manager that you used ChatGPT for?
Let's see. So we started playing around with Datadog.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't know a lot about it. So I asked, what queries, because you can write queries and things in
Yeah.
Datadog. So I asked it, to help me, like, what can I use with Datadog as a product manager? And what we're going to use it as is to, like, determine trends, like what type of software people are using. Like, are they using Mac OSs versus Windows OSs?
Okay.
What type of browser they're using, mobile versus desktops. And then we're also going to look at response times.
You know what? Oh, shoot. Can we do this? I have an idea. Now that you said that. I would be curious. So all right, so I'm going to give you my URL for my discount for my website. And one of the things we did in our group was I'm going to give you the URL, and then you tell it, take this URL and turn it. It's a blog post, but it's short. It's not like super long. And turn it into a social media post.
Okay.
See if it can do that. Now, what would really be neat if you could take my YouTube programs, take out the closed caption and turn it into a yeah, no, it's social media post. Which would be different. You can even in Instagram. That's perfect. Hit space and hit enter.
Oh, here, I'll just put the link in here.
Okay. I'm curious if that works, because if that's true, that'd be good. See if it does. Exciting news. Get a special discount. Oh, this is nice. Skill a hashtag, produce your agile skills. Limited time offer. There you go. It just wrote my my social media posts to go along with the site. It's not bad. I think it it did its own thing. Cool. There you go. I have a long one somewhere.
200 word essay on this link.
I'm gonna find a long one. 200-word essay.
Who's going to take your webpage and make an essay out of it?
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Opposite of what you just asked it to do. I can stop it anytime. I just wanted to see.
Cool. No, this is neat.
Ooh. Looks like I gotta update my
It's going to probably commit you to a lot of things if you don't proofread it.
You have to put some legalese at the bottom. Make sure. This is just a demonstration.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a long one. I actually did the Philly special on my own personal. Like I always recommend people if they're out doing their own thing, they should have a website as part of their resume that they can share with people and put their stuff on it. Try this one. Turn this web page that I gave into 3 social media posts. It's like he sent you it on chat. And they could do it anyway. It doesn't matter. 3 social media posts.
See what it comes up with.
From... You probably just put the address. Don't even worry about that. Yeah.
There, yeah, I do. I'll just put it in there.
There you go. Perfect. See what it does. If it reads it, post 1. It's got a football. Challenging, because that was from when the Eagles won the Super Bowl and they did the Philly special. So it's interesting. So it's doing all kinds of... It's got some emojis on there. Unleash your team's potential with lessons from American football. Learn how Scrum principles align strategy used in Super Bowl. I'm probably going to have to do this more often. I think it's writing better social media posts than I do. So they're more salesy. They're more marketing based, right? So it's very marketing ease. So if you wrote all your text and you did your blog post and then you want to convert it into a... So when we do your blog post, we'll have to ask it to write little social media write-ups so we can promote it. Okay, Bubbles? All right, cool. All right. I think we did 25.
Pretty neat.
Though. I think you might be right. I think it's a number of chats that you have. I don't think it's the number of questions. Is it?
No. So we could also, like, if you're going to, let's see, let's get it to write a script about, write a video podcast script from the detailing information from... So I wanted to read that one you did about your coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask it to do a video script for it. So like if you just go ahead and plan out your... So it's going to do let's see if it'll do a script on talking about how to do about your program.
Okay. So it's going and saying the main body host, I guess
Here,
the
I'll scroll up.
co-host would say this, right? Welcome to the Agile Insights podcast, where we dive in the world of Scrum and Agile related to project management. Today we have some exciting news to share with our listeners. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum has just launched something.
Oh, sorry. So it does have a co-host.
Yeah.
And we probably could have said, with these following people are going to be on the podcast and give them, we could give them, like participants. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Nice.
Anything else you all want to try? Because I know we're getting close to the half-hour point here.
No, I think we learned a
No.
lot.
Yeah, this is good.
So we really stretch it past what the previous. I think I'd be honest with you, I think it's more long-winded on the responses than the other one was.
Well, it said it was going to be. It said it had a lot bigger dictionary. So
Yeah.
Okay. I think the wording is a lot more robust in the responses, because
yeah,
I don't think I remember it being that much details that in the regular ChatGPT, the free version.
And like Rob pointed out, it's kind of thinking ahead to what you might want to know. In addition, like Miro, Mural, and Trello, it pointed out these tools, so it's kind of thinking forward to other things you might
that's a very
ask
good
about.
point.
So
it's kind of laying out some future things that you may or may not be thinking about. Just
Yep.
kind of probing those ideas and giving suggestions. So, okay, cool.
yeah, I would recommend anyone doing research on ChatGPT 4. From what I've read, it's a dramatic difference from 3. We're going to learn more about it. It's only been out for maybe 4 or 5 days. So
Okay.
everyone's still learning about it, but we'll learn more about it this week.
Do you want me to go to that website, the other one, and try it out?
Can?
Okay, let me see.
user persona,
Yeah,
userpersona.dev.
Yeah, userpersona.dev. It says USER persona .dev. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And I'll bring it over here. And I'm going to share mine. Share user persona. Boom. Okay, so it's sharing my screen. And what do we want? A short description of your product or service. A social media app for dog owners to connect with all their dog owners. Create persona. So you talk about your product. So, Rob, what's your product? Or Scott, do you have something? What's your wife selling on the side there? She's doing a kind of marketing thing. How about lemonade? How about this? We'll do a simple one. Product is lemonade for kids on street corner. Now, let's see if it does it. I don't know. Did I spell lemonade wrong? Probably. There we go. Create generated persona. So this one was actually generated pictures. So it was funny. I was doing one. The owner of the dog who was 10, and the problem was the picture of the guy had a beard. Is it generating it, or did it not do it? I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Nope. Did it not? Let's try it again. Cancel. It's thinking. Generate a new persona. Oh, here we go. There's the bio. Person's name is Max. He's age 12. So as you can see this, he doesn't look 12. Bio, he's a Max, a 12-year-old student living in New York. He's part of a single-parent household. Loves setting up lemonade stand in a corner for his friends. Motivations, motivated by his need to help out family and his ambition to be an entrepreneur. Devices, use an iPad for school, something, and Samsung Galaxy for personal information. Goals, set up a successful lemonade stand and make enough money to help out his family. Pains, Max finds it difficult to find ingredients he needs for his lemonade. He also struggles to get enough customers. And affiliations, brand affiliate, Legos, Disney, and Netflix. Surprised he didn't go running away from the tax man when they try to collect taxes for setting up a lemonade stand in the big city. I know Philadelphia is so bad they actually started getting on kids' cases for not having a permit for a lemonade stand. It was really bad. It's like, really? It's a lemonade stand. Oh, you don't need a permit. Oh, well. Anyway, that was fun. So that gives you that. They're working on this, but this is a new one. As you can tell, this is not a 12-year-old boy. So maybe they don't have any. Maybe they're trying to stay out of trouble, too. So,
yeah.
Anyway. All right, cool.
All right.
Well, thanks. Thanks, guys.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
as Rob says, anybody has any ideas they want us to try, we'll experiment a little bit more and do some things.
We'd love to help solve some of your agile Scrum issues with ChatGPT or just using the experts that are on the call.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those experts, but the other two experts that are on
Well,
the
we'll
call.
see one day if Rob and Scott are eager to do live broadcasts with Stream. Let me know when you're ready for that one. One day we'll turn it live one night because we're on anyhow. So
Sounds good.
Rob's like, I don't want to go live. I can see it in his face. All right, everyone.
You could just go live and not tell me.
No, I can't do that.
Because once I get the alert on my phone, it'll just be too late. So.
All right. Well, thank you. We're gonna end it and appreciate it. We'll do another one next week and stay tuned for